Hi guys, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to talk about regex or regexp, which stands for regular expression. If you can see here, regular expression. We're going to cover the syntax, classes of characters, predefined classes of characters, quantifier, anchors, and modifiers. So first of all, regex are a powerful tool that we can use to validate and search inside strings patterns that the patterns that we want. There is a lot of syntax that nobody really expects to know by heart all. But as you can see here, there is a lot of syntax that is used to talk one by one. There are some shortcuts that we will cover. There is a lot that we have to see, and I suggest you, if you want to study it, to start with something basic like this. And then once you know this, maybe you go to some more complex regex rules, etc. Anyway, the most the easiest regex example is an email validation. I took it from Stack Overflow. There is a great example. So here is an email validation of an email, and as you see here, I think is done pretty well. It's very long, so I think it's very complete. Anyway, the logic behind this regex is I have an email, so I'm searching for a finite set of characters, at least 2 characters of non-special characters, number or letters. Then I have the dot, the at. Then we have another 2 or more non-special characters, letter or numbers. Then I have the dot, and then I have .com, .it, .cn, gmail.com, blah, blah, blah. I mean, there are these kind of possibilities that you have using an email, and so you have to validate it or search for validations with the regular expressions. Anyway, as I said, the syntax is pretty exhausting. All the special characters here are used, even is in curly braces. Let's start looking at the most simple thing, the classes of characters. Here I have a simple example. We have this string. Hello guys, welcome to this fantastic tutorial. And here I have a pattern which stands for with a word which starts with T. The second letter can be a H or a Q, and then there is a I and S. So or is this, or is quiz, or something like that. Of course, is this. So now let's see the result. And then we have our logic. If preg match, which is one of the functions that belongs to the regular expression match, we take the pattern and we take the match. If preg match, pattern match, found match, else no match. Pretty simple. And this is the first one, preg match. Okay. As you can see, the result is found match. If we want to negate, to make the opposite, no? To search a pattern that doesn't contain or H or Q, we have this. So in this case, we are searching a letter, a word that starts with T, that doesn't contain H or Q, and finish with the E and S, A, I, and S. No match. Okay. All this is very simple and obvious, because this is really hard coded into the is really hard coded into the regex, etc., etc. But there are more complex possibility. I want to see. I didn't write it, I think. What are patterns? Patterns are predefined sets of to match certain expressions. So we have, for example, we have you can write from 0 to 9 if you want to match any digit from 0 to 9. You can match A to Z to match any lowercase character. So here, if you come here and you write A, Z, you're searching or a A or a Z. But if you can do like this, you're searching from A to Z. You have AZ uppercase for any uppercase character from A to Z, and from A lowercase to Z uppercase, which means that you are searching from the A lowercase to all the alphabet lowercase and all the alphabet uppercase. Then normally is even in many other tutorials is written even this one, which matches all the characters. It's just a combination of the two. And these are the common used, but if you do like this, you're searching from A to Q. It's not that it's not valid. You can even search from C to Q. This is possible, or from 1 to 5. You can do it. Generally, maybe you are searching a number. Okay, I'm searching a number. You write like this, no? Another possibility, another function that I want to show related to matches is used in case you want to match more than one, multiple patterns. The name is pragmatchall. Let's write it down. First, okay, I create another pattern. Pattern equal to, let's just write this in this case. Let's take it simple. Okay, and then prag match all, so it will find all the occurrences. The name is occurrences, the keyword, all the occurrences of this. Before we were finding only one, no? So we have our pattern, our text, and last we save it everything into an array. So we have 3 variables here: pattern, text, and array. Last, we echo matches. We echo matches dot concat are found. Very simple. Now there is only one this in this, so let's just write down another this. Okay, and save. I opened my mistake. I forgot to save this into a variable. So underscore matches equal to pragmatchall. Save. And here is it. 2 are found. Boom. Okay, so we have seen this these few things, now I want to talk about predefined classes of character. So for the most common set of characters that are in use inside the regex, they created special syntax to make it faster to type. For example, we have seen A to Z, 0 to 9. They are the most common, on the absolutely the most common. In fact, we have /d. It matches any digits. So other than writing 0 to 9, you can write /d. You can write a /d uppercase, which matches a non-digit character, so the opposite. /w matches a word, or any kind of word that is a non-special character, and even underscore. And /w uppercase matches all the non-word character. Okay, and these are okay. I think there are some more than these in this table, but these are the most important. Then these four, I think they are a must to learn. Let's say this one, it matches a white space character, like when you a space, a tab, or a new line. Maybe we have here. We don't have it here. Anyway, a space, a tab, new line is /t, /n, and /r, as far as I remember. Anyway, you match all the spaces, or non-spaces. Quite simple. This matches as any character, a single character, any character. And more or less, this is all the predefined class that are really important. The S, the D, and the W. They are mentioned here, what we already said about any single characters, blah, blah, blah. And okay, it says matches also alternatives. Maybe we didn't see, but good to know. I want to show you an example that are explanatory to what really this this is the use case of this. I have it here. I copy and paste. So we have a picture, non-existing picture, with the spaces in between. And if you don't know, many times if you have a picture with spaces, it causes troubles to be parsed, to be read, blah blah blah. So let's say that you have these pictures and you want to place underscore on the, instead of spaces. Is a very common thing that happens during work. And so maybe you have loads of these pictures, you cannot do it on runtime doing like this. So a thing that you can do is you take this picture image, you specify the pattern, which in this case is the is /s, so it matches all the spaces, and then a substitution, which is underscore. Then the function that we're going to use is preg replace. Is preg replaces that we have seen preg match all. Now we are seeing preg replace. It takes three parameters. The first one is the pattern to be used. The second one is a substitution to be placed instead, and last one is the text to work on. Pretty simple. So now let's just see the screen. As you can see, the spaces now are replaced with the underscore. Another trick that you can do with this, as a fourth parameter, you can set the number of times you want the substitution to happen. So let's say that now I specify 2 as a number of times. And And if you save, as you see here, in the last space, it hasn't been replaced. Okay, so we have seen these predefined classes of characters. Quantifiers, um, taking the table. When since now we have seen this match, it was only we were always taking one letter at a time, one letter of we are considering here a letter, a digit actually, from 0 to 9. We are considering I have no other options. Anyway, when you wanted, for example, to search for two letters, two letters in a row, then you can use quantifiers. For example, A plus, it searches for one or more occurrences of the letter A. A asterisk, zero or more. A question mark is 0 or 1. Uh, and these are the most general. Then we get specific. We have A with the number of times of the occurrences that we want. Then we have a min and a max. If you want it to be more than something or less than something, you can see how to use it. Let's have a look at the example here that I copy. I copy all in one step. Okay, so here we have two dates of I didn't even know that this was the Italian format and this was the English format. Probably most of you doesn't care about the Italian format anyway. And here we have the patterns, and we are using we are saying here I want digits, two digits, then I want the slash, then I want two digits, then I want four digits, and here differently I want 4, I want 2, I want 2. Then we still use prag match. We are still using an if and a prag match. And if we see, so as you see, it works. I'm sorry for I took Italian examples. The Google SEO shows me only the Italian's websites. Anyway, the format of the data is correct. Okay, thank you very much. Last things, anchors and modifiers. Anchor, they are these two. They match the characters at the beginning of a string or at the end of a string. I tried to find an English website, but I didn't like the example. Here it was better. So when you place anchor A, caret A, it corresponds to the beginning of a string. A at the beginning of a string, $A correspond an A at the end of a string. I want to take this example. Okay, so here we have our pattern. It matches all the strings that starts with A, uppercase, and we have an array. We have an array of names. We have preg grep, which is this is interesting because is matching the pattern with the names and is getting not just the name, not just the letter or the name, but the entire string. Now in this case, as you see, we have an array, and so we are getting the whole element of the array all together. So I can write now. Let's see the result at first. Okay, Agnese, Andrea, Aaron. If I come here and I write Agnese, blah, 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 save, and come back, it takes even blah, 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 because it matches the item, all the item. And that's more or less what they do, what they do, anchors. This is the basic anchor. Modifiers, a modifier is the last thing that we're going to show, but is quite important, quite a lot. Modifier, they are this. They are this, and I'm going to show you the I is uses a case is for to make your research case insensitive. The example here is absolutely works well. So if now I have case insensitive, it shouldn't take Agnese and Andrea, but it actually does. And if I come here, I remove the I, it takes only Aaron. Okay. Then second modifier that I would definitely talk about is the G modifier, or better, it will be really the first to be talking about for all the programming languages that actually use it, because JavaScript uses and others use it. But in case of PHP, uh, is not used, not directly. You don't use it directly, but you can use other ways to achieve the same thing. First, G is a global modifier. It means that it's taking not the first occurrences, but all the occurrences. JavaScript use it widely. With PHP, we use something differently. I'm saying this not because I want to teach you how to use JavaScript here, but because maybe you come from JavaScript, you expect that G is a thing. No, it's not. Now I took this example. Here we have an input string with two occurrences of apple, and I want to match both. We don't have G because this I said that here is not used. First of all, we have the pattern to match the word apple, and here it comes one of the things that I didn't mention yet. This is the word boundary. It defines the limit of the word. So it says it starts here and it ends here. Then we use preg match all, because of course we said that we want to make a global matching. So preg match all, we have the pattern, we have our input strings, and we are outputting on an array. Then I just created this echo original string, input string, echo matches found, printer matches. Okay. So yes, okay. So as you see here, we have okay. I have outputted it into an array. You could make something more useful, more that looks better. Maybe in a phrase you want to use it or something. I just put it into the array, and as you see, 0 index apple, first index apple. So there are two indexes of apple. Last modifier that I want to show you is the M. Then the others, if you want to search it, you can search it. There are others for sure. The M bring us back to what we said about anchors. Anchors was saying that Caped was matching the word at the begin, the letter of or the word at the beginning of the string, dollar at the last of the string. M makes it matches at the beginning of each line. Let's see the code I have here. Okay. Okay. Okay, so here we have a multiple string, line 1, line 2, line 3. Okay, here we have our M in action. We have our anchor, which is matching line at the beginning of this is the one string only. This is one string only, and we are matching the line at the beginning of each line because of M. Now we will see the output. Then we have pragmatch all that is matching all the occurrences, and then um, we make the match and we output the match. This part is already clear, I think. Okay, let me add a line break. Okay, now it looks more readable. Okay, we have multi-line. We have line 1. This is a simple line. This span and multiple lines with some pattern, blah, blah, blah. Okay, match is found an array of 1, 2, 3 line. Well, so we have found our what we wanted. Let's see what changes if now I come here and I delete this. Only one array, because now is looking only at the beginning of the string. So the first letter of the string will be searched, then the rest will be just ignored. Okay, then if I come here just to show you, we said each line, not each word. Not each word. So if I come here and I write a line here, it's not going to match four words. It's just going to match 3 words exactly as before. So 1, 0, 1, and 2. Okay, this is pretty important to know because it goes hands in hands with with answers, and so you will find yourself using it, I think. Uh, and that's it. And that's it. We have seen. I show what I wanted. I even show the boundaries in a second before those slash b slash b that whatever that I forgot to put it. I forgot to put it here, but then I found myself a little repented, so I put it in an example. So thank you very much for watching. It was a fucking long video. I know. I'm sorry. And see you in the next one. Bye bye.